If you're like me and 2020 was supposed to be your year and then a pandemic hits, let's have a moment of silence for our crushed dreams. But in all seriousness, it is not too late to start a business. In this video, I'm going to go through 5 business ideas that you can start during a pandemic. Ideas that I'm going to discuss in this video, you don't have to be the expert in each of them. I'm going to show you how you can partner up with someone and also how you can stand out from the competition. So let's go. The first category is health and fitness. Now I'm going to discuss them separately because they are slightly different to each other. An extended period of being at home has had many people reflecting on their lifestyle. When you spend so much time at home and you're cooking for yourself, it kind of gets tedious and boring and you're just over it. And so this is the perfect time to start a meal prep business. A lot of people want to eat much healthier, but it is so much effort, and meal prepping has really taken over the fitness industry, and that is a great way to help you to lose weight and reach your eating goals. So if you're going to go into the healthy eating business, you're going to make sure that either you are the expert in how to make healthy meals, or you find someone who is, either someone who's a health expert or just someone who knows how to make damn good food, and you partner up with them, and they can be the side of the business that focuses on the meals and the menu of what you guys are going to make, and you are more the business development and marketing expert. So what you can do to make sure that this business takes off during a pandemic is you want to make sure your social media is on point, right? You're going to take gorgeous photos, you're going to take beautiful videos of the food to make it look enticing and make people want to buy this food. When you're stuck at home, there's not much you can do, right? The only thing we have is home entertainment and the food that we eat every day. So this is a great business to start. You can also send some of your meals to influencers as a way to advertise your business. The best way is to invest in Facebook and Instagram ads with the beautiful content that you would have created of your meals. You want to make sure that you look at the area that you're trying to sell the food in. If there are competitors, that is a very good thing. It means that there are people in that market that already want to eat this kind of food. You find areas like Sandton and Cape Town that have a lot of these healthy food startups, but you know, there are towns in this country that don't have those startups yet, and that's the markets that you could target. So where there is competition, that's great, you know people are ordering and buying. Where there is no businesses, well, that's the gap in your market. Other thing that you want to make sure is that you choose a specific niche. So whether that's vegan food, plant-based food, or really spicy, delicious food that you make that's really flavorful. You see, a lot of the things that make people complain about healthy food is it's actually quite boring. So you could try to be different and make really spicy and tasty food that people will remember. An example of this industry that's doing really well is the really popular trend of seafood boils in South Africa. Now, this is not something typically that we had as consumers available to us to order lobsters, but this seafood boil has totally taken over. Everybody's ordering this. These businesses are selling out. You have to order like days in advance. It is going crazy. So that shows you that there is a market demand for different types of food. Now, when it comes to fitness, let us discuss lockdown weight gain. Oh my God, it's so bad. Now, most of us suffer from this since we're stuck at home and we can't really move around and be as active as we used to be. That's where you come in. Now look, the fitness industry is really competitive and there are so many people. You want to set yourself apart, right? If you're not a bodybuilder or a personal trainer, this is okay. There are 2 things that you could do to get into this industry. One, you could find a personal trainer who isn't that active on social media and partner up with them and say, listen, would you be interested in going into business with me, and I will help you to grow your business. And then you're going to use your marketing skills to get them more customers, and you guys go into this venture together. The other thing that you could do is you guys could create online courses. Now that is a business idea that I'm going to talk about, so stay tuned for that. Home workouts are all the rage right now. Gyms are closed. People are looking for fresh new ideas and new ways to exercise at home. So because this fitness industry is so crowded and there are a lot of health experts in this, you want to make sure that you do something different. You could specialize in doing workouts for weight gain, and you're just a fitness expert on how to gain weight. Or maybe senior citizens, you know, older people. It's not always young people that want to be fresh and fit. It's also older people that want to work out. So perhaps you could do exercises just for beginners, or you could do exercises for overweight people. You know, as someone who isn't skinny, I would like to see someone who is more my size doing the exercises and doing the workouts, and that actually might motivate me more than seeing a bodybuilder doing the exercises, because oftentimes you want people that are more on your level. So when you see them doing it, you feel like it's possible and you could do that. So in this industry, find a way to stand apart from the crowd. Perhaps you could do workouts just for busy moms. You could do workouts that don't require any gym gear. A great example of this is Kanya, and she does really great home workouts with basic things that you could use around your home, and she's really taken off and blown up because people are looking for something different. So you don't have to be like a personal trainer or like some super expert. You just have to find a crowd and a certain amount of people who need something that they're currently not getting. If you're for everybody, then you're for nobody. And in a crowded market, you are not going to stand out if you are the jack of all trades. So I really suggest you pick a very specific type of people that you want to offer workouts to and a very specific type of workout. You could offer a ton of free workouts on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, so that people really get to know you and trust you. And then you could have additional paid services where you do live Zoom calls with the people that you coach them one-on-one. Or you could create an online course where you have a special workout program, let's say a 12-week program or whatever it is that you're doing. And with this online course, people can pay you for it, and that is how you monetize this. So next up, we have any digital marketing services. So right now, because of the pandemic, many businesses have to go online and are turning to digital marketing services. Now, this industry can be quite crowded if you're trying to be a full service agency where you provide a wide range of services to a wide range of clientele. There are many website agencies and all these businesses that do the same thing. So what you need to do here is you need to make sure that you stand out. What I suggest is either you specialize in a certain digital marketing stream or you specialize with a certain type of business that you cater to. For example, with specializing with a stream, you could say, for instance, you only specialize in doing Facebook advertising for businesses, or you do Instagram advertising for businesses, and that is your specialty, so that is all that you do. Being a full service agency is great, but unfortunately that market is quite saturated and there are many businesses that could outperform you because maybe they have enough staff and they can outperform you because they just have more people to be able to do the different things. So I would suggest when it comes to offering digital marketing services, choose a specific thing that you do and you only do that. If you only work with influencers and you have an influencer agency and you specialize in that, then that's all that you do. Or pay-per-click ads. For instance, you become an expert, you really study the different algorithms, and you're the go-to guy for that specific technology. If you don't want to specialize with a specific stream and you want to offer a variety of services, then I would say the next best thing to do is to choose a special niche that you only do marketing services for people in that industry. For instance, you could say, I only do website design for hair salons, and that is your specialty, and you know the ins and outs of what that customer needs, so you're able to speak to them directly. There's a lot of businesses these days that offer the same service, but they offer it to everyone. I don't want the same graphic designer who's gonna work with plumbers, laundromats, fashion designers. It's just too much and it's all over the place. I'm not saying that they're not capable of providing that, but they're not specialists, you know. They're a jack of all trades, master of none. So what you could do to make sure that you stand out in the digital marketing industry is then just cater to a specific type of business. Get as specific as possible. What you do then is you run ads to this very specific target market, and they'll see that,
oh, I'm a hair salon owner and this person is offering websites to hair salon owners, I should do this.
I'd say a great niche, for instance, is beauty businesses. You could do generally just all beauty businesses, or you could say, no, only nail salons, only hair salons, only lash technicians, for instance. Or you could say you offer marketing service to industrial businesses, and that's your specialty, is industrial businesses. Next up is e-commerce. Now this is an obvious business to go into because of the times that we're in, but what I would say how to stand out in e-commerce, if that's your thing, is to offer things that are really high in demand that used to be able to be exported from China, and now we can't get those things anymore. So with e-commerce, you want to make sure that you find local manufacturers and you partner with them and you bring them online. So there are lots of small businesses that are able to produce services, but perhaps they're not online. A good example of this is right now loungewear is really trending, and the major fashion chains are often really sold out of these loungewear basics, or they don't have like the latest and trendiest types of things. So what you could do is then find a local manufacturer to then make these trendy items and you sell them online. The next business is online education. Now with everybody being on lockdown and working from home, school is also happening from home. Formal education has gone online. There's lots of other ways that people are getting educated. There's been a boom on YouTube of people consuming video content on this platform to show that people are willing to enrich themselves while they're at home. There are many ways in which you can get involved in this industry. So you could do things like online tutoring, where you offer tutoring and help sessions via Zoom or Skype or that kind of thing. Or you could create courses for teenagers and youth that will help them with their studies, and you have like special study guides that you make and you sell these, and these are in the form of video content. Or you could go to platforms like Show Academy, Udemy. These are online marketplaces that offer online courses that you as a creator can just sign up and put your course on there, and they do all the marketing and advertising for you, so you don't have to have the effort of finding the audience that will buy your content. The most profitable way to get into this industry is to create your own courses. Now you can use services such as Teachable and Kajabi. They make this really easy to create your own course. The thing though that you need is you already need to have an established audience. Otherwise you're going to go through all the effort of creating a course and there'll be nobody. You'll launch to crickets. So you want to make sure that you already have an audience, an established audience that will be interested in buying what you're selling. And a great way to get an audience is to offer a lot of free information online. That can be via Facebook pages, on Instagram. You could use IGTV to promote some of your free content, or you could just start a YouTube channel. This platform is hard, it's tricky, it's difficult, but you know, there could be something really specific that you're teaching, and the more specific it is that you're teaching, the easier it is to find your tribe and the people that will be interested in that type of content. Once you have a regular audience that is interested in your content, you can then offer them your online course for them to get more specialized and more detailed information about what it is that you are offering. Last idea is a delivery service / courier service. E-commerce and online businesses are here to stay, whether we're in a pandemic or not. And these businesses are all going to need some way to deliver their goods to their customers. So now a lot of businesses are coming online and selling things on the internet, and they need courier service. And right now in South Africa, these courier services generally have a terrible reputation, and I don't really know what's going on, but a lot of businesses are complaining about the service that they are receiving from these courier companies. I think because the demand is just so high that they're unable to keep up, because everybody is now wanting to sell their products online and have them delivered to their customers. So this is a great market that is booming, and I think it is here to stay after the pandemic. Once people are used to ordering things online and getting it to their doorstep, they really become accustomed to that process. So if you invest in this business, I think it's gonna pay off in the... Now the main thing you want to make sure you do with this is have great service, excellent communication, and you will have lasting clients for life. Some people are even willing to pay a premium or a markup on the regular price in order to make sure that they get the best service possible. You must remember that these businesses are brands and they want to take care of their brand. So they don't want to be using a courier service that's just cheap and their customers are going to be disappointed. So factor that into your calculations when you're wanting to start this business. This is a great business to invest in for the long haul, because I believe it is here to stay. If you got to this point of the video, comment apples in the comment section so that I know that you watched the whole thing. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get loads more of this type of content. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.